Recent ones.
How's everybody doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Sketch Fighters. Let's see how we. It's been a week. We didn't stream last week. Hello, Courtney's co-host Courtney.
Hello.
I think Jerry's on chat. I don't know if he's. I think he's going to be joining us. Jerry's going to be at the Mocca. Mocca Festival this weekend.
That looks fun.
What
Did you go one year?
No, I've never been. It's
more like artsy, right? Like
more of an indie show, but
yeah.
I think it changes around. There's so many things that are called Mocca.
Yeah, it sounds like a familiar name.
Because there was also a Mocca. There's a Museum of Contemporary Art.
Yes.
There's a Mocca Museum of Chinese in America.
Yes.
Who's that just signed on?
This is odd.
Oh.
Who?
The Mocca King.
Oh, Mocca King. All right.
Mm-hmm.
What does Mocca stand for, Jerry?
Museum of Comic and Cartooning Art.
Oh, wow, that was completely off.
Yeah.
What did you think it was?
Well, there was the Museum of Contemporary Art, and then, well, we did a show at a Mocca Museum of Chinese in America.
Correct.
But this is a museum of
Mocca with two C's.
Comic book art.
Comic and cartooning art.
Comic and cartooning art. Oh,
that's why I remember it.
But the truth is, it's basically an indie comic art show. Just because I saw Jamie Odell was considering going, and perhaps Jeremy Joe. Just so all the New Yorkers out there know, it's a pretty small show. There's no cosplay. I think the biggest publishers are like Penguin Random House and Abrams Comics. So it's not like Marvel or DC. And it's run by the Society of Illustrators in partnership with the School of Visual Arts. So there's a shockingly large amount of college students and like international female students there in particular. It's a fun show. I like it a lot. It's like no pressure at all. So you can actually like kick back and hang out. For whatever it's worth, I'm in the middle of, I'm going to have lunch with Andy McDonald and Jerome Pena this Thursday. And they're most likely going to come just to hang out and have a couple of drinks since it is St. Patrick's Day weekend.
Yeah, curious why they had it on this weekend. It's also, I know for Pratt, it's spring break. Is it spring break for SVA?
I have no idea.
And where is it being held at?
The Metropolitan Pavilion, which is like on 18th Street between what is it, like 6th and 7th Avenue. But it's a smaller venue, but it's a nice venue. They have a lot of like fashion print shows there and stuff like that. So I don't know, everything about it, it's just like a nice place to be, and I personally really enjoy it.
You've been there how many times now already?
Well, this will be my third year in a row going, but the last time I was there was back when it was at the Puck Building, which is a super long time ago.
All right. And it's a 2-day show, or?
Yeah, 2-day show.
Oh, nice. Well,
this is the show where I got the Mike Mignola originals.
Oh, because he was there?
Yeah.
I thought this would be below Mike. Was he being celebrated or something at the show?
No, he just went, and actually I was talking to him about it, and he was shocked at, because it's a much smaller show. I think it's like 8,000 or 9,000 attendees, but he was shocked at how many people were buying original art at this thing.
Oh, he actually talked to you?
Oh yeah, because I just went there and I talked to him before the show started, so it was like that's why I had first dibs at which originals I wanted and stuff like that.
Okay, nice, nice. So, do you know who else is going?
I have no idea. I should have checked, but I've been so busy trying to color that stupid Conan thing.
I saw you. Did you let slip something out?
Oh yeah, shit. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. I'm just busy coloring something right now.
What was that?
I saw that you had the nothing. You didn't say anything. I saw that he had the you had those sticker sheets. Those dim
Yeah,
sum
so
gang
this will be
sticker
the. I
sheets.
mean, I brought stickers with me to other shows, but I usually just give them away when people buy a bunch of stuff. This time I made stickers specifically to sell them, but I think they're cooler, so they're like sticker sheets. Um, I don't know. I'm pretty excited about them, to be honest. They're pretty
Yeah.
fun. Yeah.
Well, I like the display that you're using. You're gonna put them in the
The dim
steamer.
sum steamer. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's pretty cool. Yeah. I mean, I just got back from Kansas City this week.
Yeah. I will show.
Saw Simple Man was there.
Yeah, those pictures were awesome.
Also saw a couple other people. It was a great show. I mean, first time in Kansas City. It was a very well attended, very decent, very well organized show. The fans were awesome. It was actually a lot of people. Um, you know, I would hearken that.
Harking.
If
You
it-
say you would harken?
Hearken?
The Midwest got you, man.
Is that a Midwestern word, hearken? That
I feel like it.
yeah, probably. That if this show was the same show this past weekend, and it was back in the '90s, it would probably be bigger than San Diego.
Whoa, that's pretty big.
That's how much these conventions have grown, and extremely well organized. Has anybody been to Kansas City?
Yeah, I didn't know Simple Man lived in Kansas City.
Well, he doesn't. He lives in I think he lives in Iowa, about an hour or so out.
Wow, so he made the trip for you?
Well, no, he made the trip for Kevin Eastman.
Ah.
Yeah,
We'll say it's for you, Bernard.
yeah, right. Wink, wink. I saw a couple other people for the first time. Who else was on the stream somebody mentioned that they were on the stream, but like a not Lucky
Treater
Lucky.
Timmy said he was there but didn't get to meet you.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I saw Jimmy Dang in New York.
Oh, his family was in New York, wasn't
Jimmy Dang.
Did he go by? Did he stop by the store or something?
He did stop by the store.
Oh,
he?
nice.
Oh,
Yeah, Jimmy's been going to a bunch of shows. He was just in I think Emerald City.
Yeah, he's a world traveler.
Yeah.
he's a surgeon.
Actually, I was Instagram stalking him, and I saw he got 2 commissions from 2 actual genuine friends of mine, Caitlin Yarsky and Derek Kirk Kim. Jimmy, if you're listening, that was the other name I forgot to say that you got one from him.
Derek Kirk Kim?
Yeah.
And who was the other one?
Caitlin Yarsky.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean they had a pretty decent sized artist alley. They had a lot of vendors at Kansas City. And then there was a huge kind of like a celebrity section. And I think there were like a couple
Were you in the
last
artist
minute.
section or the celebrity section?
Of course, in the artist section.
Oh, come on, man.
But they did have an artist green room, which is like many times it's very rare that they have an artist green room. But they provided lunch and drinks and even beer in the artist green room. So free beer, yeah. And it was pretty good beer. It was Boulevard Beer. That's a local brewery. Too bad we don't have the studio anymore, but Boulevard Brewery. And they had a bunch of different kind of local IPAs. So pretty decent. Let me see. Who else just signed on? Somebody just signed on the Is that Sean? Or is that Fletch?
It's Sean on mute. He's on mute.
So I would say it's probably comparable to WonderCon. Well, WonderCon's a little bit bigger, but
WonderCon is good.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You were going to say,
are you
Jay?
drawing Battle of Sketches today or what?
I don't know.
You did miss your own selection last week.
I did. You did it. Chose it on the week that I wasn't even available. I mean, whose selection is it this week?
Ken.
Ken?
Yeah.
Is Knudsen jumping on today or no?
Oh no. He's probably like too tired from work actually.
Oh, okay. Well, what did he choose? Mecha Godzilla?
Yeah, like one of the hardest characters to draw of all time.
Why did he choose Mecha Godzilla?
That's why I was bitching him out for that. I was like, dude, you chose like someone so freaking hard.
Yeah, and like his style is like he's just gonna put everything in
Silhouette it out.
Right. I have to do a couple of sketches that I didn't finish, but one that I've owed for a little bit, for a couple months. I think I don't have a lot of time this week because I have this deadline.
Well, can you work Mecha Godzilla into it?
Oh my god.
No. Did I do a Mecha Godzilla? I did a Godzilla a while ago on stream, right? I think.
But wait, who are you drawing tonight? Can you like make, if it's like a female character, can she be wearing like a Mecha Godzilla t-shirt?
No, because it's a commission for someone. So it's a sketch for someone. I don't. It's a free commission because I've been holding on to the artwork for so long. It's one of those guilt trip things.
Bernard, I'd like to put in a commission request.
Oh yeah.
Whenever you get to it, and whenever it's free, just I'll take it. Actually, I should get a commission from you. I need to figure out what I want you to draw for me. So, because I'm obviously not going to win anything. So.
Well, you were pretty close last time, weren't you?
Yeah. Not really. No.
Well, who do you want, Courtney? Ooh la la, who do you want?
I don't know. I don't know. I have to think about that. Yeah, I have to think about that.
It was an interesting show this weekend because I took a few commissions, not many, and I wasn't able to finish all of them. So I still have a bunch, but I'm not going to work on those until I finish this deadline. But I just need to do this one sketch. I think. Hold on, let me find out. Goblin Queen or X Factor Gene? What's easier to draw, Goblin Queen or X Factor Gene? Do you guys know the difference?
Goblin Queen, is that like Madeline Pryor when she was being possessed? So she's wearing like the slutty black dress.
Yeah. So it's like kind of all torn and tattered.
Looking very bewitched.
And I'm probably only gonna do like a head sketch, maybe up to a chest. This is a free sketch. I don't feel that guilty.
Intruder Timmy says she's got underboob.
Yeah, she does have underboob. That was like the hot thing about the. Let me see who's here in chat. Jerry, were you the first one in chat?
Yes, I was.
Mr. Flowers. Wow, Jeremy Joe's here. DYL Pickle, good to see you. Jamie Odell, good to see Jamie Odell. Beef Skeleton, good to see Beef. Jerry, you have your camera set up. You want to participate in the sketch battle?
I'm actually
Sparring?
doing my Battle of the Sketches drawing right now. So
Come on, it'll be like
Oh.
2 minutes.
Yeah, it's only a 2-minute drawing.
Jerry, you never did it. We've all done it.
but I'm
You
not
have
set up
not done
for it. Like I got to do that in advance, and I'm painting right now, so like I can't like change my setup.
Lurky Lurk, thank you for the sub. 30 months, Lurky Lurk. Sub with Prime. Intruder Jimmy's here. Your Jimbo, our moderator, is here. Thank you for the link. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe on YouTube. It's free. Once we get the subscribers numbers up to 1,000 on YouTube, we're going to begin the migration over there. Bonds Inc. Good to see Bonds Inc. I think that's a new person. So Intruder Timmy went to Planet Comic Con Saturday. Oh, and both times I was taking off on a break. Oh.
AKA pooping.
There's free beer. Are you kidding me?
There
That's
was
a great time.
Dr. Midnight. Thanks for the resub with Prime, 24 months. Dr. Midnight is one of our biggest patrons here on the site. Oh shit! I still got to get his review on his books. Saturday they had a barbecue lunch. So that was one of the times I left. The other time was the sketch battle with Ben Templesmith.
Oh yeah, you put him in his place or what?
It didn't work out. I went to grab 2 cans of beer, and I was going to enter the drawing like Stone Cold Steve Austin. You know how it's like dun 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 dun, and then he opens the two beers and guzzles them on stage. But then I was like, I kind of like what I'm wearing. I don't want to. I'm gonna be all wet during the drawing. But then when I got there, they only had one camera, and Ben Templesmith was already sitting at the camera, doing his little doodles, and there was never really kind of a battle per se. I mean, we were raising money for Hero Initiative. I thought it was for the Children's Cancer Center, but it was Heroes Initiative, and then Ming, our buddy Ming, was moderating it.
Awesome. How's Ming doing?
He seems to be doing good. I mean, he's doing all these shows every weekend, and
yeah, his frequent flyer miles must be out of control.
Yeah, and then so there was a bunch of prompts to draw. Simple Man was in there, and like the first one, I missed out on the first one, so I was a little late. Then the second one was Luke Skywalker with a porg.
What's
and
a porg?
Then one of those cutesy things that Chewbacca ate. He like barbecued him. You know, it looked like a gremlin, but like a furry thing.
Oh, those cute animals. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but the Chewbacca
awesome
grilled them. And then so they just kept, and Ben was doing these quick sketches, and I did mine all on one sheet of paper. Anyways, so it wasn't much of a battle.
I mean, you don't have to say he's like bad.
No, I mean they were like, you know, I mean Ben's.
I didn't even know he was there.
He was an indie artist. I mean, he said he used to draw for his local newspaper, or you know, so they were like editorial kind of drawings. And I mean, he seemed like a nice guy, and we exchanged pleasantries.
You put any drinks on his tab?
No. So I think is he I don't know if he's like a recovering person, recovering alcoholic. Yeah. So Ming had a beer, I brought a beer, and then that was it.
And you were like, "It's sure is nice to share a beer. Too bad I'm not a recovering alcoholic."
So at the end, I had I should have taken a drawing of it, but ended up putting all the drawings onto one paper, like in one scene. So, Intruder Timmy, thank you for the resub for 4 months. Thank you, Intruder Timmy. He did meet Intruder Timmy met Philip Moy. Yeah, so the beer was actually pretty good. I think you would like it. I don't know. Jerry doesn't drink a lot of beer, but
I've been trying to get into beer recently.
one of these days, I think you would like it because it's the same as whiskey. Kind of.
IPA tastes like soap to me, so I can't do IPAs. I
No,
do
not
like
IPAs,
lagers.
but there were other ones. Yeah, lagers or
Or,
pale ales or
yeah.
And I sat next to Kevin McGuire.
Oh, I love Kevin McGuire.
Yeah, he's one of the one of the artists that we grew up reading, the JLA books. He has a very iconic cover that he did, the overhead shot. That's been homaged a ton of times. Across the way was Jimmy Palmiotti and Amanda Connor. Caddy corner was Doug Menke, Patrick Gleason, Jason Aaron, and I think there was one other artist. And then the other guys like Francis Matterpall, Chris Claremont was there, Mark Wade. I got to spend a little time chatting with Mark Wade on the bus ride to the airport. We mainly just talked about different conventions around the world that we've been to. We didn't get to really talk comics. I wanted to talk to him about Monkey Prince because he was writing Superman, or I think he was writing Superman, right? And he had Monkey Prince. Well, he was one of the main writers of the Lazarus Planet. So, anyways, and that's about it. Oh, Saturday night I ended up going to Jack Stack's. Do you guys know anything about Kansas City?
Nope.
Well, Kansas City is, I guess, famous for barbecue. Is Intruder Timmy from Kansas City? Or
yeah, their barbecue is pretty popular though.
And it's like a rub. It's not like a saucy. Like North Carolina is a saucy vinegary rub. I think.
I like saucy.
Any barbecue experts out there want to chime in? And then St. Louis is like I think St. Louis is more known for baby back ribs. Is that true? That's my. Because Chili's. I'm thinking of the Chili song. You know? Chili's baby back ribs, barbecue sauce. X Factor Gene is pretty simple. Yeah, someone was 10 years late. What are the other, Jerry, who are the other Battle of the Sketches?
Well, there's only going to be, after this week, there's only 2 more. It's going to be the Ghost in the Shell girl, and then Kinnikuman. Ultimate Muscle.
What's that one?
Ultimate Muscle.
Yeah, what's that?
What do you mean, what's that? Ultimate Muscle.
That was an anime?
Yeah, well, it's a manga. I think there's a cartoon
manga?
too. They remember those little pink toys that were like 1.5 inches tall or 1 inch, something like that?
Yeah.
And they didn't move. That's Muscle. You don't remember Muscle?
It's like I don't know. It must have.
Chai.
I gotta look it up. Is it on your Instagram?
Well, it's on the prompt thing, you know. But
who chose that one?
I did. I love Kinnikuman. He's very easy to draw too. He's just a wrestler.
Epic props. I'll see it.
Well, because we put it in the story.
Oh, right. I think I have a vague memory. Well, okay, let's is Sean here? Are we waiting for Mr.
Yeah, is
Chen?
he okay? Yes,
Sean's mic is on
I'm
mute.
here. Yeah,
All right.
I had to keep it on mute because Eloise was watching Spy Kids 3 and it's really loud. So she
Oh.
couldn't sleep.
Hey, Sean,
Is
do you
she
know Kinnikuman?
I know Kikuman, the soy sauce.
Come on, man.
I never heard of Kunikuman.
Is
You
it
don't
kind of
know
like
Ultimate
Kirby?
Muscle?
No, I don't.
Look, even
It-
Dr. Midnight and Jamie Odell know what I'm talking about.
I mean,
Is it-
he's
is
not that popular, but
What?
he's not that popular.
You're going to get the most likes from this drawing. Everyone should know that they're going to get the most likes from this drawing.
Is he Japanese?
I have a screenshot. I'll send you a screenshot because I also forget what's
type it
happening.
in the chat.
Yeah. Just a sec. There it is. I screenshot Jerry's Jerry's story. So there it is. So you can see it. He's just like a I don't know.
Put it in the chat so that the people in the chat can see it.
Okay, I'll put it
He's
in the
like
chat.
all flesh colored and he has like a condom on his head.
Yeah, he looks like a condom.
Do a Power Bomb by Daniel Warren Johnson is very much inspired from this comic or manga.
Okay. All right.
Oh, it came out early 90s or something.
I'll take your word
when
for
it
it.
came out.
He looks less like a muslin, more like an engorged tissue, you know? I mean,
He doesn't look like any sort of man, really.
Well, Jerry, how did you come across this character?
So back when I was like in third grade, one of my closest friends, I'm still friends with him. His name is Kazoo. He used to get Japanese manga delivered to his house from his grandmother in Tokyo. And that's how I would just I couldn't read them obviously, but I would just so enamored by the artwork and the character designs in particular. So I used to always, I was at his house every day after school, and then I would, and he had a Nintendo, which I was not allowed to have. So I would just go there and I read Berserk, I looked at Berserk, I should say, for the first time at his place. And then I saw Muscle, which is these Japanese wrestlers. And, there's not much of a story. Well, I couldn't even tell. I never actually read it. I just look at the Japanese manga. And it's just the character designs were so crazy and wacky. They're like, it's like a Japanese Masters of the Universe, if you will.
So, you were just looking at the images. You didn't understand what you were doing. Okay.
Yeah.
I had a Kazoo friend growing up.
Kazu or Kazoo?
I don't know. Sounds similar.
Kazu.
What is the
great Kazoo?
okay. Yeah, still nothing. K-pop junkies here. Okay, well, let's get into the sparring. Let's get that. Let's do that.
Why don't you do Mecha Godzilla as one of the spars?
Well, we could. Yeah, we could do that, but we'd have to do it without reference.
And
that could be.
That sounds intense for a 2 minutes.
Here it is on the Discord.
I'll even challenge everyone. Use some reference, but you only got 2 minutes.
2 minutes is not a lot of time.
Nope. And Mecha Godzilla has a ton of crap on him.
Okay, so who's jumping on the sparring this week? Sean, are you set up? Courtney, are you set up?
I have to work. I'm doing some work. I'm sorry. I'm use my computer.
Come on, Courtney.
I don't hear that from you, Jerry.
2 minutes.
Who else? Somebody just signed on with the
I
spawn.
came on. Sean didn't come on. Jerry didn't come on. Beef is now on.
Okay, beef. Anybody else in chat wanna spar?
What is
We just
Beef
need
Skeleton's
a
real name? Is it Wellington?
My real name?
Yeah.
It's Dominic.
Oh. How'd you come upon Beef Skeleton, man?
It's just one of those things, you know, when you make usernames like on the Xbox or PlayStation, it's like just
like
a
Post
random
Malone.
gamer tag.
Did you use a name generator?
No.
Like Post Malone used a name generator.
Wait, are you kidding? Post Malone's name is because of video games?
No, because it was because of an app, like a name generator. His name is not Post Malone. I think it's Post is his middle name, and then his first name is like Lynn something, and his last name is something else. Oh. All right, and nobody else? No other challengers? Nobody wants to jump on? Is woman here? No. Sean? Chan? No. We're not Dave Finch.
I know.
We should change the stream to Dave Finch, then he'll draw.
He only draws for Dave Finch.
Anybody else want to jump in? Jimmy Odell, K-pop. Just a quick doodle. Just testing your pop culture memory. Any other questions about the Kansas City Comic-Con this weekend? Who else was there? There was a lot of. Anyways, I mean, it was a great experience. The show was really run well. Thank you to all the guys there. Yeah, we stayed at an awesome hotel, the Lowe's. It's always great too when you're staying at a really nice hotel. They had slippers, so now I have 2 more slippers that'll last me to a couple more months. You know.
You have a stash of slippers, actually.
Yeah, well, a lot of those are from airplanes, but this one is my hotel. The hotel ones are a little bit better, you know. And yeah, next time I'll offer you some slippers. I forgot. I did see Sonic Dan. Sean, do you know Sonic Dan or
From
Solar
Valiant
Dan?
days. Yeah.
Yeah, he came up. He was like talking to me with his family, and he was like, he didn't introduce himself, and he was like, yeah, you know, he brought over some Valiant. There's actually a lot of Valiant fans in Kansas City. I signed quite a lot of Valiant books. And he was like, yeah, you know, he was asking me questions about Valiant, and he had a hat on. So I was like, I didn't really recognize him. And then, like, at the end of this long conversation, I was like, hey, nice to meet you. What was your name again? He's like, oh, my name's Dan. I'm like, I froze for a minute. I'm like, oh, Dan. And he's like so knowledgeable in Valiant. And he took off his hat, and then it was like, you know, Clark Kent is Superman kind of thing. I was like, oh shit, that's Sonic Dan from the days. I thought, was he in New York? Who was the guy that was in New York that we met? That like came over. He came over to 505 once. Anyways.
Thanks for all the info, Sean.
Yeah, Austin Richard Post was Post Malone, right? And then he changed it to Post Malone from a name generator, rap name generator. Okay, well, if nobody's jumping on,
Sean, Jerry.
It might be Mecha Godzilla time.
Jerry, you can't come on and not come on, and then have all these requests for very difficult things.
Can we do a 3-minute Mecha Godzilla?
Oh yeah.
I think we might need a little bit more time to do Mecha Godzilla. What do the other two contestants think?
Can we use reference or no?
No reference.
No, you can use
Not
reference.
reference?
I would.
No,
He's
no
so
reference.
difficult to draw.
This
I
is
would
the
give it
whole
a
thing
shot with no
about.
reference.
I know we're
This is the
changing the
whole-
rules of this challenge, but I say reference and you get 4 minutes.
Oh, so that just so that we have a drawing for the
Yeah.
battle of the sketches.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm down for that. You know, just so at least we have a sketch. But what if we were to? Well,
And
what if
Bernard,
we
I
just?
think you should post all the drawings of everyone participating
Okay, I could do that.
so that people can see that, you guys really drew it in 4 minutes.
Right. What if we were to do? Let's say we do that. Is 4 minutes enough? Let's say 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
5 minutes with reference.
And Bernard's going to post everyone's drawing in his post. You get up to 10, so I'm thinking not 10 people are going to, not many people will draw it.
Anybody else
do it
jumping on?
later and then send it to
You know,
Now.
I'd for sure do it in 5 minutes.
I go
Isn't this a no girls allowed thing?
Is it?
Great. I think Skeleton's trying to say something.
I said,
no.
I said, I've been gone for a few weeks, and you guys are changing the rules on me.
Oh, it's
Oh, it's Fletch.
Oh, it's Fletch.
I did not.
Yeah,
No,
you heard the static. Come on, Jerry.
I am currently in Nashville, so I just want to pop in and say hello to everybody and good luck.
What's in Nashville?
My godchild, my best friend is out here, one of my best friends, and yeah, just visiting.
That artist guy, that Jian Liwen guy.
No, that's my other best friend.
Oh
Man.
I am
that's your,
insulted.
that's your, no, that was your favorite artist. Sorry.
That's my favorite artist.
Your favorite
Wow.
artist of all time.
Not of all time. George Perez, my favorite artist of all time.
Oh, okay, right. All right. You head down to Palm Beach for the Mets
Next week I'll be in Port St. Lucie, Tampa.
next week. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I can. I'm going to make a Mets prediction. 4th place.
Fourth place
Hey.
overall, I think that's great. Yeah.
4th place in the East.
I would take.
You would take
was
what?
You'll
What?
take it?
Up to where?
Was there a
Huh?
prompt?
What?
Is there a version of Mechagodzilla?
No, just whatever.
Okay. All right. Should we all draw from the same picture reference or no? Okay.
Nah, it's your
Whatever
own.
tickles your fancy, man.
Okay. Who's timing it? We got 5
I'll
minutes.
keep time. All right.
Oh, this is gonna be a long one.
Yeah, 5 minutes is a good amount of time.
Enjoy.
Yeah,
Just
5
go
minutes.
till you're done.
I'll talk to you guys later. Enjoy.
See you,
All right,
Fletch.
enjoy
Fletch.
the Nashville. Oh, Fletch. Oh, wait, before you go, Fletch,
Yep.
are you still there?
Yeah.
In Nashville, they have this fried chicken ice cream. Well, I forgot to get it in Kansas City. It looks like in the shape of
Oh, I had
chicken,
that.
fried chicken.
You can
But
get
it's
that
ice
at
cream.
Costco.
Oh, you can?
Oh,
you
like
can
a
somewhere.
chicken leg thing.
Yeah.
It's not available here.
Wait, it's fried chicken.
Sean,
Yeah,
don't tell him
well,
it's at Costco.
Life
He'll
is. I
get
think
it.
it's called Life is Good. Hold on, Life. I think. Ice cream. I think it's called Life is Good.
Yeah, it's weird. I've had it before. It's freaky to look at.
You had it in New York?
Someone gave it to us. I'm not sure where they got it. But yeah, it looks
Gold,
exactly like fried chicken, but it's ice
yeah,
cream.
Gold Belly. Gold Belly, not fried chicken ice cream bucket or ice cream. You can get it individually, like a drumstick,
Yeah.
or you can get it like in a KFC style bucket. Not cheap. Like the bucket, like 9 pieces, is like $110.
Jeez.
It's like I think it's around $8 to $10 a piece. But yeah,
And
here,
then
look.
dry ice.
Well, that's because if you get it to ship to you. But
What do you think Flex is gonna do?
no, Flesh. I know it's available. It was available at certain places in Nashville. Where is this?
Don't worry about it. No draw. I'll take a look. I'll let you know if I'm successful.
Yeah, but last time when I went to Nashville last year, they had a recall.
Oh.
And
E.
yeah,
coli?
something like that. I don't know. But you
Yeah,
can see
whatever.
on the like obviously I'm not paying $110 for 9 pieces of ice cream. That's crazy. But if it's like $8, you can get like $5 to $8. Yeah, I'll get one. It looks pretty.
Yeah.
Looks pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
All right. I'll see you guys. Have fun.
Bye,
Okay.
Fletch.
Bye.
See, like his.
Wait, so it's supposed to taste like chicken too?
No.
Okay.
No, it's ice cream.
It's just vanilla ice cream, and the bone is like
Yeah.
a cookie, and then the
But you
outside is
said
just
chicken flavored ice cream.
No,
That's
no, it looks like fried
okay.
chicken. It just looks like fried chicken.
Mm.
I think Fletch is on like Boost Mobile or something. One of those like.
He needs a boost.
And
Or
that's
maybe
his
he's
home
using.
internet too.
Yeah, maybe he's using like I don't know.
How does he have like business calls like that though?
Yeah. Well,
He's got an office.
Yeah, but he takes these from home sometimes. And it's still the same. Does he have like
right.
a rotary phone at home or like plugged in?
No, I think he's still using that 14.4 modem. Where the modem to get on the internet, you got to call into the phone company. That does the whole.
I miss those days.
Erica online. I think
I'm ready with the time.
All right, let's go. We're wasting time.
Oh, we are.
We're losing viewership.
Okay.
Okay, we are doing Mechagodzilla. I have my reference. Beef
ready?
and James. You guys ready?
All right.
Ready to go.
All right.
Okay.
5 minutes is a long time. All right,
All right.
and go.
Go. What is the Mechagodzilla song? I think I'm gonna do vintage Mechagodzilla, but vintage Mechagodzilla looks kind of like.
Who made Mechagodzilla? Somebody had to make them, right?
Wait, didn't Godzilla?
It's a robot, right? So it had to be. It's not like Godzilla who came out from.
You mean the story?
Sea. Yeah.
Or the actual. I don't know. I have no idea about.
Well, I think in the old one, Mechagodzilla was from space, but in the newer, like Y2K era, he was built by the like Japan Self-Defense Force.
Can we get a 2.5 minute call out and then?
You can have anything you want, Bernard.
I don't think I'm coming. This is not a very. I feel like I want to start over again.
It looks like a bird.
Very.
He's going eagle.
If everybody wants to start over, then you can start over. But everyone has
can we
to
start
over.
Oh, erasing.
I don't know. I'm doing pretty good.
Oh, James Poe calling you out. Bernard, just because you're drawing Robo Duck, it's all good.
Wow, that's like the. Oh my god! Dinobot is what you're drawing.
Donald Duck in Iron Man armor.
It looks like robot chicken.
That's what I'm feeling. It's like
it got
I've
wings.
never drawn this. I'm just gonna end up with a Ken Newton version. How about that?
Making shadow it up.
No, this is what
His
Ken
number
would
one
do.
villain is a bowling ball.
Oh, really? His number one villain is not Godzilla?
Well, I thought at one point, wasn't he designed to deal with Godzilla as a threat?
That's what I thought.
So who's the bad guy? Godzilla or
He's made in
Mechagodzilla?
space, though. That's what Courtney
Yeah, well, the
said.
thing is, at some point, Godzilla was the bad guy, but really, what that tells you is they have a bunch of costumes, and they're like, let's just make shit up, but we gotta use these.
Sorry.
2:30. Man,
2:30.
this 5 minutes is not even. I need like half an hour to do this one. Sean, you were saying that at one point what?
No, it's just the fact that all the characterization of all those different characters, they're all over the place, and that's because the stories are secondary, and the primary thing is they had these costumes, and they just had to like make a story out of it.
Making toys. All right. Maybe he's like wrecking a building or something. Are there any viewers on stream that work at a mobile company that we can, help with Fletch? Help Fletch out?
Sponsor Fletch.
Yeah.
Like T-Mobile or Verizon or something.
Maybe it's interdimensional Fletch. He's just that's why he's having so much difficulty. It's like that Spider-Man.
Imagine like he fixes that one problem, and all of a sudden his business takes off.
1 minute.
1 minute. I don't know. Maybe he does really good business because they can't hear him and they just agree. They're like, oh yeah, and he's like, okay, cool, great. Send it over to you, sign, and be like, yeah, sure. That's a way to go. That's what I'd do.
Can we get a 30-second countdown?
Of course. And 30 seconds. 29,
holy
28.
Wow, these
27.
5 minutes flew by like, holy cow.
Stop, you're crying. We amended the rules just for you.
Jerry's evil. You just can't.
And then he's going to sign off right after this.
Right?
Is that foghorn leghorn you're drawing?
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pencils down.
He fouled.
Oh. Oh. Look at it.
I like your DuckTales drawing, Bernard.
DuckTales.
All right. This was obviously a fail here.
Did you look at the Mechagodzilla?
So you had reference?
I had reference. You were like this.
The reference slows you down. Was, yeah, it really slows down. I'm trying to match it, and then like the pose that was on there was kind of like. Anyways, I was gonna cover him mostly in silhouette, like Ken does.
How about we give him a bonus 2 more minutes?
Yeah, I feel kind of bad.
I feel like James Crow needs to draw like ocean and mountain in the background.
Yeah, James, that could take place anywhere. Come on, what about story?
It's not really kaiju unless you have those buildings for scale, right?
Yeah, good point.
Yeah, I mean, they could be like little,
So, Courtney, let's count off in a bonus 2 minutes. This is like soccer.
All right, you want to
a
do
bonus 2 minutes? Okay, all right. 2 more minutes.
Let's
Count. Bonus 2 more minutes.
Bonus.
Now. Can I start all over? I just want to start all over.
Well, if you want.
All right, I'm just going to use a bigger brush because. Here we go.
Gizmo Duck. Bernard's is in a wetsuit.
Oh, are you guys reading chat?
Yeah.
Chat is brutal today.
You give him a white belly, he's a penguin.
Oh yeah, he's a mecha penguin. Oh, that's cute. That is cute. I like that. Oh.
How much more?
109.
109. That's not a lot of time.
No. Oh, 55 seconds.
55 seconds.
Yes.
What was did he have was he able to breathe fire or what?
Yeah, he
30
did a
seconds.
laser beam breath. But you nailed it, Bernard. Totally nailed it.
Did he have one of those one missile that he fires and then he goes for the rest of the show with a empty missile fire thing?
From his belly?
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Yeah, well, that's
so much better now.
All right. Let me make the poll.
James goes like a fully painted piece.
Yes. Yeah, he started with Godzilla. He didn't even draw Godzilla until
he started with Godzilla.
Yes.
Well, Godzilla was in the foreground, so I just stepped my way back and I drew King Caesar last.
Wow.
Oh, that's King. I only know Mothra. I thought it was a Mothra.
The Mecha Godzilla just screaming out beef. Beef. I need beef.
All right. Okay, Beef, go first.
Well, it's kind of based sort of on the reference. This is the reference here. So it's kind of a similar pose. And then I just kind of I wanted to use my pilot parallel pen. So there's a lot of that and just smearing things. And then I guess he's just in the city and then got a little bit of buildings behind him with the tail. But yeah.
What was the brush that you're using?
This is the that brush. Tombow. It's a Tombow.
Okay. So you're doing it pencil on paper and everything. All right. The traditional way.
Yeah.
All right. He's got the spikes. He's got the tail spikes. He's more like a medieval knighted armor, right? At least this is the version that I'm getting.
Yeah.
Okay, James, go ahead.
Great.
And
So
gloat.
I'm behind in the voting, so I can't gloat yet. This is the reference that I used from the I think the first Mechagodzilla movie, which is my favorite of the Showa era. So I just wanted to make sure to get all three combatants represented. Okay. So yeah, I had started with Godzilla just because he's the closest to the viewer, and then kind of worked my way back. Mechagodzilla shoots his fingers off, rays from his eyes. Caesar, he's more of a brawler, almost like a high flying luchador. So I just had him in the air doing a high spot. With the 2 extra minutes, I did add the sky background, and then I added legs, because in the first 5 I'd only done from the waist up, but with the extra time, I just wanted to fill out the scene. I feel good about my prep work because before the stream started, I thought this might happen. So I was like, are we going to draw? Are we going to Cyclops? Are we going to draw? Maybe we'll draw Mechagodzilla. This is more like the Y2K era, the newer version.
Okay.
But I practiced. Oh, there's a Kaniku man. But I practiced Showa era Mecha-G. So I kind of had the shapes in my mind already. So that's just, a lot of this is just prep work, which is the process we're doing now.
Okay. All right. And then, well, you guys
Let's
obviously
talk about
see
yours,
mine.
Bernard.
There's Mecha Godzilla smashing a building, and he's all in silhouette, a la Ken Knutson, Mr. Knutson.
It does look good.
So.
It turned out pretty good.
You see in the reference, like his throat area has that black chevron.
Yeah, that's where the human looks through, right?
The human looks through. Yes.
Yeah. Are you sure he has the robots? He has some chest missiles? Is that what he has? He has chest missiles?
That's what yours is missing.
Oh, he fires his fingers. Those are those are his fingertips.
Finger guns. Pew pew.
Yeah, this one finger. Okay. So he has 3 fingers.
Yeah, so you can do a finger bang.
How many? Oh, he has 3 fingers. Okay.
Whoa, Sean, where'd that come from?
Uncomfortable. Do not do that.
Yeah. Does his mouth open? Does he shoot flames from his mouth?
Yes, he does. Not flames. He shoots a rainbow laser.
Rainbow.
Oh, really? Oh.
Called Mega Buster.
Oh, this
really?
This is a nice
I know that because that's what I'm drawing.
Oh, and guys, it looks like Jeremy L. Joe posted one in the Discord.
Where is he?
Yeah.
Why didn't he come on? What?
You don't want to do the. I don't know how.
The pressure was too much.
Jeremy Joe doesn't want to jump on. We're almost done with voting. It looks like it's a tie, unless there's a last second vote that comes in. Oh, Beef and James tied. I got 0%. I got no votes. Come on, Ken should have been on. He would have at least voted for me. Way high.
Good game.
Do you want to do? What do you guys want to do? You want to do new characters, or you want to redo Mecha Godzilla all day?
I sense you want to keep going Mecha Godzilla.
You want to do another Mecha Godzilla?
You'll get utility out of it because you can post it for the Battle of Sketches.
I think if we redo it, I might stick to head, right? Instead of thinking too much about a scene, because it is only a. Actually, we should say like we should do another without looking at reference. If we're gonna do another one, right? That way to see how good our memory is. But I mean, it's already imprinted in James's.
James has been studying since Gary posted that.
I mean, he got the finger missiles.
He's ready.
It sounds like you want a second stab at this. So let's go for a second stab.
I kind of want a redemption, a little bit of redemption.
Do you want to do 2 minutes this time, or you want to go?
Let's do 2 minutes, no reference.
And I say, no matter what happens in the voting, Bernard is down 3 points either way.
Oh yeah, I have to win by 3. Right, I have to win by 3. Okay.
Bernard, I think I like art
everybody on?
better in pencil and paper than an iPad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we all started out on paper, and then there's kind of an arms race.
I think it's faster on iPad, but okay.
Next we'll use AI.
James already cheated. James is cheated. He already started.
Whoa.
Okay, are we ready?
You're doing
Miss Clock.
2 minutes, right?
2 minutes. Yeah.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is a Daffy Duck kind of thing. What was the music for Mecha Godzilla?
A little Celine Dion.
Playing that.
My heart.
And in the story was there. I already forgot the frown. Was there like humans controlling the Mecha Godzilla?
130.
It was controlled by Celine Dion, actually.
Yeah.
That's what sunk the Titanic. Where's Fletch? He needs to karaoke that for us. And almost at a minute. 1 minute.
Wherever you are.
I don't know. I thought of Celine Dion. Did anybody see Godzilla -1? Yeah, right? The one that won the award? Was it good?
I love that movie.
I heard it was awesome. I have to watch that still. 30 seconds. $15 seconds. So much silence now. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I wasn't looking at the screen, and I just looked at it. And
Okay. All right, let me put up the new poll. I think Beef's got an interesting one here. New poll.
Is that you piloting it?
Huh? No, I'm trying to draw Fletch, but
it looks more like you, actually.
I think okay. Go ahead. James, you want to go first this time?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty simple. It's just a bust shot of Mechagodzilla. Just try to get the I-beams in there. I think like this shape of the snout is like very signature, and like this like kind of mohawk thing and the pointy ears. And then, I don't know, then you just like stack up a bunch of tubes. I barely got some like shadows in on a multiply layer at the end, but
I think his eyes are red, James.
Oh, yeah, you totally dropped the ball there.
Yeah.
-1. Okay. All right. What does the thing on his head do in real life? Is it another laser thing, or is it just a mohawk thing?
Well, I think when he first appears, he's wearing an artificial skin where he's disguised as Godzilla. And so I think this must be to like hold up, Godzilla has those ridges on the back.
Right. Okay, interesting. A Beef.
So this one, I was thinking of like, if it's gonna be a headshot, maybe it's like people, civilians in the building, like they only see the head of him because he's so huge. So
yeah,
I like it. I like it.
It's almost like a Fight Club, like that scene where they're looking out the window, but instead it's Godzilla. So yeah,
that's a good one.
Thank you.
Bernard, would you like to explain?
Mine is like a penguin, but I was drawing Fletch, but it doesn't really look like Fletch. I think it looked more like me. Operating inside of the mecha costume. So, with some smoke. 2 minutes is not a lot of time. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting slower. James is making me feel inadequate with this whole coloring. How fast is he? I gotta rewatch the stream. See how fast like James is drawing. Whereas where I'm at, I'm just taking my time. Is Jeremy Joe jumping on?
He's putting his baby to sleep.
Yeah, mine looks like a duck.
Oh, baby.
Duck or a penguin. I'm still not sure about the beak.
It's very hard to draw.
As he has so he's kind of like a dinosaur. So he does have the nozzle on the nose. And he has teeth. Oh, okay. I guess his eyes are yellow. So I was wrong.
You were wrong.
The side ear thing is red. But here's one. So he's the exact size as Godzilla. Has there ever been an episode where Godzilla takes a dump? Anywhere?
Yes. No.
Or
On
he just
Monster
takes
Island.
No, like in the city, he's eating a whole bunch of stuff, and then he's got to expel, right?
Like, oh man, I gotta go.
Well, in one of the movies, the one with Matthew Broderick, some of his fluid just falls in the street, and he puts a pregnancy test in it.
Right. So he did pee or defecate or something, right? That's how they knew he was pregnant.
He's turned that whole avenue into a pap smear.
Yeah.
That's
I remember when that movie.
Work.
That was like the first time Godzilla had come to the U.S.
Yeah, the first US one.
And he jacked off on Broadway.
Why is the screen
so American?
Blurry? Okay. Who's winning the poll? Oh, yeah, we got like 5 seconds left. I'm tied with Beef, but Beef is up. Beef might win this because I need to beat everybody by 3. Wow. Upset. Beef came through on the second one. But do I have to really post?
First win.
Okay. All right. Looks like Beef got it. So
congratulations,
Beef is the winner. Let's do one more random, no reference. Jerry, you want to pick a subject? Or Sean, you guys want to pick a subject? A character? Or did I lose everybody?
Sorry,
One in
dropped
chat.
my headphones.
Any day now.
What's the question?
Let's see.
You want to pick another subject to draw?
Oh, Mechagodzilla.
Kevin P. West says Mr. Peanut.
Is that international?
Sean, you got any ideas? You got any characters?
Can I ask you guys about something random?
Sure.
Have you guys seen The Pig, the Snake, and the Pigeon on Netflix?
No.
Oh man, it is a good movie. It's a Taiwanese gangster movie. It's really good, based off a true story.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was a buddy cartoon.
It's super violent.
Is it dubbed?
I guess. I don't know. I watch it with subtitles.
Oh, it's with subtitles. I can't watch it then.
Yes.
Until I'm done. I've been watching. I watched the other night. I watched The Gentleman on Netflix.
What's that?
Written and directed by Guy Ritchie. It was actually. It was a little. I mean, I liked it. I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty good. I don't know what kind of ratings it's getting. So the two choices right now, Mr. Peanut and Captain Crunch.
And Mechagodzilla.
Well, we already drew Mechagodzilla.
How about Gizmo Duck? Now Gizmo Duck.
Gizmo, I don't even know what Gizmo Duck looks like.
You just drew him twice.
I mean, I guess I'm assuming he's kind of like Donald Duck or Daffy Duck, like a combination of the two. Sean, you be the arbitrator. Which character do you want? Should this third draw off sketch battle be?
Why don't you do Captain Crunch?
Captain Crunch. Captain
Okay.
Crunch it is. Are you guys ready? 2 minutes, no reference.
All right, and go.
All right, Captain Crunch has a big old blue.
It's gonna look like Yosemite Sam.
Oh yeah, probably.
Kind of got the big hat.
It's one of those.
He just
Big.
looks like a colonizer. He's just a white, short dude.
What shape was Captain Crunch's cereal?
120.
It's yellow.
It's not the
It would mess up
circle
your
one, right?
mouth. No,
Because
it's
what is
like,
the peanut butter one?
there's a peanut butter. Oh, they have a peanut butter version of it.
Oh,
But these are like, they're like little pillow shapes, but they're like, once you start chewing, they like tear up the roof of your mouth. Is that just me?
What?
Everybody knows Captain Crunch just ruins your roof.
yeah.
It's like yellow,
when
right?
you eat
I like the
fistfuls of it without
look
milk.
on Bernard's Captain Crunch.
He's on drugs.
It's just sugar high.
He's really
Does he
like
have a
60s
beard?
vintage
There,
version.
He just had a beard. Right? Isn't it kind of like yellowy?
Yellow?
No?
30 seconds.
30 seconds. He had like a gray beard, gray mustache.
My God, James Crow is drawing Chopper.
Is James Crow drawing the toast and the
15 seconds.
These drawings rule.
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
You're mixing yours up with Colonel
3,
Sanders.
2, 1.
Okay.
Bernard, I don't like the way your drawings are looking at me. I feel
They're sleazy.
A little pervy.
I have this mouth open.
He has his mouth open and like drool coming out.
He's ready to go.
Like he's a big fan of yoga pants or something.
Big fan of Lululemon. He's got a bunch of Lululemon. Captain Crunch. Cap Crunch. I have not had Captain Crunch in a very long time.
Good. That's the way it should be.
It's terrible for you.
Okay. We'll do a 3-minute poll this time. Okay, James, you want to go first?
Yeah, I mean, I think I sort of had the mecha version of a popular character on my mind, so this is like a mecha Crunch. And
I like
I think you got the hat right. I think the hat was closer to your version.
And he's got like.
I'm going to show the actual drawing afterwards.
Spoon. Yeah.
Boom. So you got the Mecha Godzilla.
Yeah, I made the eyes
eyes
red
this
because I've heard that's what people like here.
Okay. And he has the C. He has the C in his hat.
C on the hat.
Okay. I think I might have done the Long John Silver's hat. Okay. What are the two things in the bowl? Those are like the eggs.
Those are rectangles of cereal.
Nuts and bolts. Beef. Captain Crunch.
So I was like, does he have a mustache or a goatee? And so I picked the goatee. And
He's
so
got
he has
giant
a goatee.
ears.
Giant ears. He's on the sea. There's a little bit of the background and a little bit of the boat that he's on. But that's about it, yeah.
Okay.
Beef.
He looks very much like the Irish. Like the fighting Irish.
Yeah.
Is this a self-portrait? I feel like this looks like you, but without the big ears.
No, I'm Hispanic.
Okay. And he's not? Saying he's not?
Captain
Crunch
is not Hispanic.
No, in the picture. What do you mean? There's not Hispanic captains? Are you kidding? What do you mean?
Captain Crunch brutalized the. All right, let's see. Let's see the Captain Crunch.
Is from Spain, by the way.
Captain Crunch?
No, it's.
He gave the natives some blankets.
What is this? Oh, damn, I lost it. Okay, all right. I need to make a new window. Okay. Captain Crunch. Oops. That's not it. Okay, here we go. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. Technology. What are you going to do without it? Okay, that's the Captain Crunch right there. So who's closest?
Oh, you got a lot more than I thought.
I
Yours
got
is just sleepy though. It's just so.
Yeah. Oh, so his eyes are closer together. I got the blue, but then James got the C, and oh yeah, his eyebrows are. So, but this is the newer version of Captain Crunch. Where's the older Captain Crunch?
It looks like he's also left-handed, which I got wrong.
See, this is the Captain I'm used to right here. Hold on, where is it? Oh, it's not coming. And hence the. Why is this not?
The drowsy eyes.
Yeah, the drowsy eyes. I'm looking at. I found the one with the drowsy eyes.
Okay.
Right. So, why is it not going over there?
Your Captain Crunch just woke up from a nap.
Well, he just look at the old. Where's the old one? Let me come up with the. There is the original. Oh, this is not good. Okay, hold on.
I wonder if there's so many flavors.
There's Captain Berry Crunch, right?
There's
look at the
all
original.
berries.
The original Crunch.
Oh, they are. Oh, some are circular.
He does have a sleepy eye.
Sleepy eye.
He does have. He's like he's just waking up.
And that's why he needs his Captain Crunch.
It's called
Here,
scurvy.
look
He's
at
on
here.
the sea. He's malnutritioned.
This is the Captain Crunch I grew up with. Right, and his eyes are a little sleepy.
Oh, he's got like some like pervert eyes.
Yeah, and he's like, the one now has a lot of energy, but the one from before, yeah, okay, all right. Well, what are we doing on here on the poll?
Is there?
There is a poll.
There was a poll.
Yeah. Was
I
there a
think
poll?
Bernard won that one. Yeah.
All right, one more, and then we'll get out of here. One more suggestions from chat. Oh yeah, I got that one. Beef, unfortunately, didn't get any votes.
It's okay. I drew more of a Lucky Charm. I was more of a Lucky Charms kid.
Okay. Oh, you want to do Lucky Charms?
Oh no. Okay.
They're magically delicious. I think it's easier to remember the audio than it is to remember the visual. Any other suggestions from chat? Last drawing. Let's see, Jubilee from X-Men. And you know the ironic thing about the characters looking stoned is I don't smoke any pot.
Oh crap! Hey guys, I'm very sorry. I have to take off. I will catch you guys soon. Hope to see you, New Yorkers.
You gotta call your wife.
Actually, she's in the next room, but I gotta actually go.
Okay. All right, man.
Have
a good holidays, everybody.
Happy holidays.
Okay, so Kevin P. West says Yogi Bear.
Well,
and Shooter Timmy says Jubilee from X-Men. So which one? Sean, it's your call.
Oh, boy.
You're the boss.
I don't know. I mean, I don't even know what. Yogi Bear looks like.
Yogi Bear.
If you want to do that
I
one,
think I got an idea of Yogi Bear. I think I got an idea of Yogi Bear. TMNT.
Okay.
Are you guys good with Yogi Bear?
Yeah. Good
Yogi
Yogi.
Bear.
All right.
Okay. All right. We're going Yogi Bear.
Yogi
Who's
Bear.
ready?
And you guys ready?
Yep.
And to begin.
Yogi Bear. Did Yogi Bear have a hat? Hey, boo boo.
No.
Hey, boo boo. I remember him saying, "Hey, boo boo."
Was he? A lot of those characters back in that time were like kind of caricatures of comedians, right? Like they would kind of base them off it. I don't know who Yogi Bear was based off of, or if he was his own little comedian.
Hey, boo boo. I remember it was, didn't he have like a little cub bear
like the
that
dog from Dilbert.
Oh, hey, boo boo. Mine? My dog?
Yeah. And you're almost at a minute.
He's not gonna get okay.
What are we doing on time?
And 1 minute.
1 minute?
Mm-hmm.
Did he have a tail? Oh, hey, boo boo.
He had a long furry tail.
Or am I thinking of a different cartoon?
Oh yeah, you might be thinking of a different cartoon.
Oh shit, yeah.
You think of like We Three Bears? What bear cartoon are you watching though?
This might be from the alternate
30
dimension.
seconds.
Shoot. Do you, Sean? You pretty sure you know?
Is he eating cereal?
Yogi Bear. I think Yogi Bear had like a white mouth.
I think he was a light-colored bear.
Oh,
9,
shoot.
8, 7, 6, 5,
Oh shoot.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh shit.
You do something. I mean, I
Okay.
recognize that.
All right.
Not Yogi Bear, but
Yogi Bear. Boo boo. Beef, you want to go first?
Sure.
oh, got the hat. The hat is, I think, he's pretty
So
accurate.
I kind of forgot how exactly he looked, like his details. So I thought he had a collar, but that's like more of a dog thing than a bear thing. So I don't know why I added that. And I just kind of
It's like
I just drew a
Donnie
generic
Darko.
Oh, it
bear.
does.
Yeah.
It's very much a human in bear suit.
So
Trying to
a
convince
little bit of nightmare
someone
fuel
they're
there.
Yeah, he's kind of tired. He got those tired eyes. I don't know.
It's a little scary.
That's coming from Bernard. That's
Yeah. Yogi Bear. Okay, right. James.
Oh yeah, so here's Yogi Bear. I thought the key thing to get in was this like overall shape, like this sort of like a diamond, but like gravity's pulling down on it a little bit. Like just have two of those like stacked. I got the little hat, and then a picnic basket.
Yes, because he's always sending people picnics.
And here's the forest, and here's like that ranger who's always chasing him.
All right. Mr. Jetson.
Ranger Dave, Dan, something, Ranger something.
And that's about all there is to it.
All right.
He didn't draw his little friend. He had a little bear friend.
Boo boo.
Yeah, I couldn't.
Hey, boo boo.
I ran out of time.
So I'm so disappointed.
Okay, let me pull up the reference for the Yogi Bear. So he was kind of like a leech, right? Like a smooch. Yogi Bear.
He'd steal food. I mean, bears do that in national parks, anyways. That's why you don't. They forage into.
So there we go. That's Yogi Bear. We forgot the tie.
Oh, the tie.
So on one hand, Beef is kind of close. He had a collar.
Oh, man, that's good.
Yeah.
I mean, he did have something. Huh.
There's the 3D animated version. There was the 3D animated Yogi Bear.
Oh, he does not have
James
this
got the
belly.
huh?
He does not
Yeah.
have the light belly.
Oh, the counter
Right.
shade.
Oh.
Let's see. Here's
And
mine.
Boo Boo is the one that has the stone eyes.
Boo Boo, yeah, Boo Boo's like all over. He's got he's the one eye looking there. Let's see. So
Oh, that's a great detail. The like Link's sausage trailing behind the basket.
right. Yeah,
That's
he's always trying to steal food from picnic people, and then
those.
people picnicking in the park, state park.
Bernard, I think you got.
Oh, and there's
Is
the
it
female.
Smokey the bear that you got? That's like a
Smokey.
black
Well,
bear.
I remember he had a hat. I remember he had a green hat because he was trying to look all civilian like. Right, he's trying to camouflage him so that the humans won't recognize that he's a bear about to eat and steal their food, which is completely bonkers. I mean,
Well,
if you saw a
actually,
bear,
bears are kind of more similar to humans than you think.
yeah. The nose is bigger, right? I thought the nose is small. James got the big nose. Did he have a tail? No tail. No tail?
No tail? A little tail.
Tail. So yeah, tail from James. No tail. Yeah. Okay. Yogi Bear. What are we doing on the poll here? Current poll. Uh-oh. Looks like James is running away with it. James, 71% of vote. Three-way tie. Wait, is it a three-way tie?
Bear.
I think so. Wait.
I think so.
Yeah.
Three-way. Everybody's 1-1.
I think
Okay.
like Beef won
Last
and then Bernard won.
tiebreaker. Tiebreaker.
Yeah. Okay.
We gotta do one more. You want to do Yogi Berra? Is that what Sean said?
Yogi Bear.
Yogi Berra.
I got one.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Courtney has one.
Courtney, what do you want?
Keeping in kind of that, is it Hanna-Barbera? How about Wilma or Betty or both
Just
of
choose
them?
one. Just choose one.
They're so simple. One. Okay,
well, just choose one.
Sean, choose one.
Well, yeah, do Wilma.
Okay, Wilma.
I thought Betty was always the hotter one, right?
I think she
in the cartoon version.
They're both cute.
Wilma, she's the one with the orange shirt. Right? Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I can't.
All right, you guys ready? And begin.
Well, who do we draw? Wilma. She's the one with the orange hair.
I thought you just.
She had long hair, or what was it?
Flintstones came out in 1960. That's crazy.
What were her eyes? I think she had. This face does not look like Wilma. She had a longer kind of face. What are we doing on time here?
Oh, you're at 1 minute now.
1 minute and I know James probably already started drawing Bedrock. Probably on a
Dino, actually.
Dino. I think she didn't have a jaw. I kind of remember she had like some kind of. She had like a
30 seconds.
Rock thing.
$15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, shoot.
Pencils down.
All right. I got Fred Flintstone in it. Ooh,
Oh,
hubba hubba.
no.
Hubba hubba.
Oh.
We're all Beef. Are you familiar with any of these old cartoon characters?
Oh yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
he
Just
shows
for a second, I
realistic
thought
takes on them.
you guys were talking about
Yeah.
the girl from Scooby Doo for a second, and then you said the Flintstones. I was like, oh.
That's a great drawing, though. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a great like
Wilma.
Alex Toth type drawing.
It is.
Oh,
Wilma. Okay, James, you want to go first, James?
Yeah, so I've just got Will chasing Dino around the house, who's no doubt causing some trouble, and Wilma's trying to take care of it. And I think the colors are, I'm hoping they're accurate.
I think they're really close.
I thought Dino was green.
I thought he was pink. Pinky purple.
Purple.
Okay.
I don't know. You have to look.
I have it up here now. Beef?
Oh, yeah. He was...
I didn't know if she had like a bone as her necklace kind of thing, so I kind of added that. And then I didn't know her outfit exactly, so I just did like a crop top caveman kind of outfit. But yeah.
All right.
That's good improvising, though.
Sexy Wilma.
Ooh la la.
Live action.
I just remember she had like this rock thing, but I guess it was around the neck, not around the hair. You guys kind of got the hair better, closer. She had that little foofy thing on the front.
Pompadour.
Yeah, and there's a bun on the back. Okay, that wrong. Bun on the back.
Gave her pigtails or something.
Yeah, I don't know why. I knew there was more hair. I remember that there was more hair than just the front top. I did remember that she had this kind of owl-shaped figure, right? That like poofed out into this kind of skirt that had these that were cut. And here she's holding a bowl of cereal for Fred Flintstone, who's just come back from work. Fred, I forgot to put in that 5 o'clock shadow. There we go.
I thought that was Fletch.
There we go. Okay. Wilma. She's very much like a Lego almost. She had like no pupils. I mean, she just had pupils, no whites in the eyes.
Oh,
whereas
I was wondering if she gave her faces forward but yeah, I can't get a front view of her.
Yeah. So, and the nose is just like a little nub. But Fred has the whites in the eyes. Okay, where are we on this? This should be the tiebreaker. We got about 10 seconds left. Uh-oh. It's not looking good, Beef. It's not looking good for you and me. We got about 4 seconds left. Come on, guys. Where's the chain gang? Not even one vote? Don't I get credit for the hour-shaped figure? What about the negative points for the Dino?
What? Why is it negative?
Actually, you got Dino, right? You got the Dino's purple, pink.
What?
I was just trying to
look at a Dilbert's Flintstone type thing.
Well, it looks like James retains the sketch battle title another week. This one in
the
dominant
longest
fashion.
running champ.
Dominant
Yeah, like
fashion.
Hulk Hogan's record.
It's been an honor drawing with you guys. I look forward to next week.
I remember the sci-fi vehicles is how you were gonna topple him.
We gotta find that. What was the subject matter that James is not so familiar with? Sci-fi. Oh, right.
Yeah, sci-fi vehicles.
Right. Sci-fi vehicles. Battlestar Galactica.
The Eagle
Cylon.
One.
Oh, he's gonna study it now.
Space shuttle.
Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me just take notes on that.
Stop giving me
Saturn V. Hubble telescope.
catch him off guard.
I mean, we should do like Hubble telescope. You know, that's
Stealth
kind of
fighter.
Gundam.
right.
Was there a Gundam?
Firefox. Ooh, that's a good one.
Yes.
Firefox. You remember that movie?
Firefox.
That was like one of my favorite movies with Clint Eastwood. Firefox.
Back to the Future DeLorean.
Oh yeah. What? Oh,
That would
Sean,
be cool.
more. Don't, because I know James is gonna start looking this shit up. So,
He's writing it down.
we want to keep some close to here. All right. Thank you, gentlemen.
Yeah, thank you, Bernard. Thank you, Beef.
Thanks for having us. Have a good one.
Great job.
bye-bye.
Great. We're very entertaining.
Good
We
job,
gotta find
guys.
a prize at the end of this. Oh,
There's a prize?
okay. Well,
I'll play
I'm gonna
more.
give. I'm
I'm
gonna.
gonna rush
You
you.
guys entertain the masses. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'll
Oh,
be right back.
entertain them as you taking a dump?
Well, actually, you can still hear me. I just have to go get. I got some new sticker sheets.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Sean, what are the updates on 24/7 comics? Don't you have any updates?
Yeah, what's going on with that?
It's all at the printers now, so we're gonna get a look at a galley of it and then approve that. But right now, I'm doing the Morocco comics, so
You guys,
24/7 comics is on hold as Carl is touring Singapore.
Yeah, what's he doing in Singapore?
I don't know. I think he's what you call feeding whales.
Feeding whales.
Okay.
Yes.
Wait, you're making a
Well-
comic for Morocco, or you're just getting prepared for Morocco?
Oh no, we're making a football comic for them.
Oh, that's what you drew.
Yeah.
Based on the
Oh.
Moroccan team.
What? That's
Yeah,
awesome.
I think my theory is that if superhero comics ever die, I think all of us are going to be employed just drawing soccer comics.
Honestly, yeah, that is true. That is true. I see
Well,
superhero
this is,
comics don't die. You gotta switch over to something more Japanese animation manga type. Oh, those look great.
So here you guys get a
that's a lot of
first look.
detail.
Yeah.
First look at the Monkey Print sticker sheets. Oh, why is this stuck on here?
Stickers are so popular now, it seems.
You're selling these, right? Because I know you gave away
yeah.
some before.
I don't know when I'm gonna have these available though. Should I put them on the shop, or should I have them only available at shows? But these are the sticker sheets of the monkey prints and chibi monkeys. I probably had room for one more here.
Looks awesome.
It's 1 inch, but
I'm surprised that stickers do as well as they do, because it seems to me like everyone has in mind what a sticker should cost, since they you buy them at stationery stores. But then again, it costs you like more to print your custom stickers than someone would pay for.
I don't know about that. People pay like $5 for one sticker, like for the large monkey prints sticker on there. That could go for $5, maybe even like $8.
like, how much do you think like I should sell like one of these sheets? So there's 8.
$10. I would say $10 because from what I've seen others, because that's how much is that? That's like is that 5 inches by 8?
4 by
inches?
6.
4 by 6?
Yeah.
I would say $8 or $10.
I don't know. What do you guys think on stream? If you guys buy a lot of stickers.
Well, that's like
Thank
a sticker sheet.
Kevin P. West. Yeah, there's at the shop the shipping will kill it.
Yeah.
Usually, like for the red envelopes, I think I included the shipping. This will fit in a regular envelope, so it would just be a regular postage stamp. But usually on the shop, these are more like just add-ons if you wanted to you know, if you were getting something out, you could get an add-on. But for the shows, it would be something that would be on display for sale. For sale. I don't know, $8, $10.
I'd say 8 to 10. It's like a medium to large size, or it's going for $5 to $10, like for other artists.
The moped stickers I had for $3 each, or 4 for 10, and they're like 3 inches, so it masses out to about this, a little bit bigger than this, about the same price. Make Havoc, I would not be at WonderCon. But I'm thinking, how much are other like sticker vendors usually selling something like this for? This is from Sticker Mule, so they've had usually pretty good quality stickers.
Can you tell me like what each one of those cost to make, or is that something you don't want to say?
Well, I mean, if you go to Sticker Mule, you can see right now. Let's see, stickers.
James says 10 sounds good, and Make Havoc says 8 sounds good. So I think I'm on the money.
8 to 10. Here, hold on. Let me see. Sticker Mule.
The people who would pay that for them are your fans, right? But if this was hanging in like a Hallmark store, it would be for a lot less, right?
Well, I mean, I think if it's in a Hallmark store, they're being mass produced, right? Whereas these, I only made 100 of them this time around.
Oh, that's not much at all.
You know, so I'm just trying to see, like, so sticker sheets. We click on sticker sheets. They're $177 for 100. So
not
plus tax, shipping, about $2 to make.
Well, I mean, stickers are always money makers for a lot of artists. So I don't think anybody who buys them necessarily thinks like, oh, this artist is trying to rip me off. You're trying to make money off your art in different ways.
Well,
So
plus
I
the
think
time.
it's reasonable. Yeah, it's their time, it's their art, and this is a limited edition. I'd say
Some of these, well, I want to say the limited edition because I might reprint them again. I didn't number these guys. But they were like, these were, I mean, obviously they're repurposed art from the book. But I had to do cleanup on some of these and redraw some of them. Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? Sadly, Anime Boston does not allow the sale of stickers. What?
Oh yeah, I think people don't want. Well, the venue doesn't want to see them stuck all over the bathroom and on the pillars and the walls.
Oh, people are getting annoying about it. That sucks.
Okay. Yeah, they're being used as vandalism. I can see that. It's unfortunate. Man, it's a whole market. I mean, there's all these sticker. How much more time do you guys have? Should I do the Goblin Queen drawing on stream or no?
Do you have to get it done right now, anyways?
Well, I want to get it done tonight so I can mail it out tomorrow. But I also got like 2 more pages to finish inking tonight. So I'm going to be up all night. I only want to do a small one too. Let me if I do a 6x. Sean, are you almost done with your Morocco soccer comic?
I'm on page 15. I got like 5 more pages to go.
20
it's
pages.
Tough for me. Yeah, I mean the thing is like everywhere where you turn in this game is a huge crowd of people that are cheering.
Right.
So.
What are you doing this? Were you doing it traditionally?
Yeah, mostly traditionally.
Are they hanging this up and display the originals, or are you doing it like the Sean Chen style, which is like the traditional, non-traditional?
Yeah, it's that hybrid thing.
Okay. I mean, the crowd scenes. Why aren't you just copy pasting some of the pre-drawn crowd scenes already.
Yeah, I think. Well, I do that if it's like a head-on shot, and yeah, you'll notice that there's some soccer fans that just kind of repeated over and over again.
Yeah, and then I would just blur them. I would just draw them.
Yeah.
I mean, draw them out really nice the first couple times, then blur it and flip
But
it. And
that blurring is something that you do, or is that really the post-production?
I do the blurring. Yeah, they're not gonna know. Post-production ain't gonna know. They're just taking whatever you hand them. So I do all the blurring. Yeah, you got to do the blurring yourself. But it definitely, I think it would save you some time in the long run. A lot of that stuff's going to be covered as a dialogue already written.
Yeah, there's a lot of dialogue.
Yeah, so a lot of that stuff's going to be covered by dialogue anyways. I wouldn't be drawing all those people. The only reason I'd be drawing it is if they're using the pages and displaying them in a gallery kind of setting, right? But if they're not, because it's drawn in pieces, then, dude, just because it's already drawn, right? Like I saw the one panel. Didn't you post the panel on Instagram today?
Yeah.
You know, I'm doing a cover, and already it's just to get the likeness.
Are you
at different angles.
submitting it for approval? And
it's been submitted for approval for. Here, I'll show you guys.
oh, we get to see it.
It's been submitted for approval for initial approval. They haven't gotten back to me on any notes on the likenesses, but let's see. So if you guys see this was also James and Beef. I'll shoot you guys one of these sticker sheets if you guys want them. So this was my first sketch, and then I did another version.
Sort of like that Pepe Larraz X-Men cover.
Yeah. I mean, you got to draw like I think it's like 9 or 10 players, plus the coach. But I'm using like the top of the stadium as kind of like a design cue, and then behind it in the sky is this lion, right? It's called Lions of the Atlas. So this one they didn't like. They didn't go with this one. They went with the other one, which I thought that one was a little bit stronger. But this one, they're varying sizes. I think was there any other?
It might have been just maybe similar to the other cover.
Yeah, possibly. Maybe the other guy got there. This was another one where I started roughing it out. Then just standing around. Over, I was thinking maybe like over a planet, like over the Earth, the Atlas. And then here's the version as it is now. You know, this is
oh, cool.
So this is the initial sketch. I cleaned it up a little bit more. I did add some color to it, mainly because showing the client, I'm assuming they're not creatives. So a lot of times, depending on who you're working with, you have to maybe do a little bit more work and hope that there's not a ton of revisions. That's a gamble. Here's the face of this one guy.
So what is that black crescent behind them?
This piece back here?
Yeah, that kind of black sweep in the back.
Yeah, that's kind of like the stadium, the roof of the stadium.
Okay, so do you have to draw all those little girders and stuff, or is that a silhouette?
No, you crazy? It's just silhouette. I'm not crazy. And then I did add a layer of color, just so they can kind of understand. But you know, a lot of these guys, they have the same haircut or facial hair style. So Really the number, we're going to rely a lot on the number to differentiate between the jersey numbers. But this guy I'd probably have the most difficulty. So yeah,
Atiat Allah is his name.
yeah. Is he the main guy? I'm assuming he's the main guy if they want to put him front and center.
He's the one that feeds the ball to that guy in the front, whose name is El Nessieri or something, and he's the one that headed
Number
the ball.
8.
I think it's number 19 is the one that actually scored the goal.
Okay.
But like, what's with this soccer? Soccer is like a sport where the score is often like 1-0 or 2-1.
Yeah, it's like hockey. Yeah, it's very like thrilling because it's it's like basketball or even American football.
And basketball, those scores go into the hundreds.
Yeah, so obviously, I mean, averages in the hundreds per team. Where soccer, hockey, and sometimes baseball, it's like very low scoring. So it's really like, I don't know. How would you explain it? I mean, the whole world seems to like it.
If there's a score that's 2-0, how often is the score 0-0?
Well, sometimes it'll go 0-0, and then they'll have to go into penalty kicks. So they'll line up.
In studying soccer, I mean, I can appreciate the sport, but one of the things I noticed when I have to watch so many hours of it, it's a little bit odd because I don't know, like maybe it's a little bit more feminine than football because they wear these like knee-high socks and they often run around with their hands behind their back like they're strolling in the park. And then when they score a point, they often jump on top of each other and like start kissing each other and stuff. And it's just very different than
the knee-high socks, I think some of that is for compression, but they also wear a protective like a protective piece,
shin guards,
a shin guard underneath the sock because people are constantly kicking in that area, and it protects you from other people trying to trip you or kicking you, so you don't break your bone. That's like the only protective gear that they really wear is the shin guards.
When they defeated the Portugal team, there's one guy who's like the captain of the other team. He was like crying. He was like led out of the stadium and he was like bawling, which is something you don't really see in American sports.
Who the opposing team was crying or the oh, well, because like Morocco it was like such a huge upset, right? Or I mean,
but does that happen in American sports? Do they like cry or like the guy?
People cry.
Okay.
Yeah, people cry. I mean, the Lions cry every year except for this year. Or Lions fans, the fans cry, right? Kevin P. West. So I think, but yeah, I mean, definitely you're right, though, Sean. Soccer is much more emotional.
Oh, and here's another funny thing: is like when they get that free kick, or you have to form a line in front of the goal with like maybe like 6 guys, and then so they all stand there and their hands are covering the balls.
And then you don't want to get knocked in the in the gonads.
So, when the ball
with
gets
100-mile-per-hour soccer ball,
they hop up, and there's one guy who's lying down on the ground, who's like because I guess the theory is like when they hop up, that the guy can trick them and actually kick the ball low, and it'll go underneath their feet. So there's one guy lying down there like he's sunbathing,
taking one for the team.
So it's just it's a unusual looking sport, but I can see that it's more popular than football because it's worldwide.
Yeah, there's a lot of like male how do you call it? Male bonding kind of thing, but they grab each other's genitals a lot.
Yeah, I've seen that. And then, like when someone scored a goal, he would jump up on him and straddle him and kiss the guy on his lips, like really hard.
Yeah.
Look, it's not
But
gay if
beyond
it
the
has anything
lips,
to do with the military or sports.
huh? It's not gay. Oh.
Not gay.
Well, I mean,
You
there's
don't gay?
nothing wrong
No
with it.
homo. You guys should try it.
You don't
Be like,
see
I
a
made
lot
a
of
comic
comic
book
artists
this
doing
year, and then just start making out. Be like, congrats, dude.
Do you think the comics gay people will do that when sales come in and they're like, yeah, huh? Because it's so masculine. I mean, the whole thing is like because they're so masculine, they can do that, right?
Right.
There's no
Well,
questioning of
kissing
the
in like
masculinity.
especially Europe is way different. It's not
Oh
like
yeah, they kiss everybody. They're in France.
Yeah.
When I was in France, they were like, yeah, the south of France they kiss twice, 3 times.
Yeah.
But then sometimes on the lips. But then when you go to Paris, they don't do the kissing thing. So I don't know.
And you can see also like a lot of Asian guys, they would like walk down the street and they're like hanging off each other like they're lovers. You know, it's very common for them to do that.
I think that's because they are lovers. But it is interesting. And then
I did see a lot of same-sex people go into like saunas or like the onsen stuff in Japan. Like two dudes coming out, enjoying their time. I mean, it's different.
Well, in the onsens, you're nude.
Yeah, exactly. Like they went there together to.
Sean, you want to go to a Moroccan bathhouse together?
No.
Bernard,
Oh,
I think
yeah.
everybody saw you butt naked before.
There's this thing called a hammam. When you go, Julia did it. They take off 10 layers of skin, so that when you lie there, they have these like abrasive pads, and they just like kind of rub your skin until it's just pink.
That's like the Korean ones too.
Yeah, the Korean ones do
nice.
Korean bathhouses. Yeah, you can get an old lady or old dude to do that, and then they basically just scrub you until you're nice and tender. How much did that cost?
No, I think I asked Julia, but I don't know if guys do it, because I know with women it's a regular thing for them. They do it on a regular periodic basis. It's almost part of their religion.
And then don't they like certain areas they like smack them with like certain branches and and like when you're in the heat.
Eucalyptus leaves.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
All right. You do that. I'll film it.
Okay. I mean, I've been to the onsens in Taiwan, and it's separated men and women's, right? And then on the men's side, I mean, you're completely nude.
Oh.
And
by the way, guess who's in Beto right now?
James Quo?
No, Lisa Yu and a very tall white guy.
Who? Oh. You follow her? I'm gonna have to delete the stream now.
Lisa Yu.
He's a comic book marketing person.
Oh.
She's not in comics anymore, I don't think.
Oh, really?
Kevin P. West says, sounds like crying Purdue fans. Yes, similar. Purdue fans and Lions fans. Although Purdue fans win, and then at the end they lose. It's different than losing, and they're just losing. But the Lions, they did pretty well this year, so I think. And I'm gonna stick with their with their tight end. They got a good tight end. So yeah, Sean. I mean, they got the Korean bathhouses in New York. I know they have some in New York.
There's a bunch in LA.
Yeah, there's a bunch in LA. There's some that are like women's only, some that are men's only, some
what's
that
the
are
purpose of
co-ed.
it? Because you can take a
It's
bath at
very
home.
relaxing.
So it's like a spa, right?
It's a spa. It's a steam room. There's different rooms, right?
Mm-hmm.
So some that are like very intricate in a sense that they have like a clay room, they have a steam room, They have a regular sauna. They have a hot tub. They have a cold tub. They have a shower area. They have a massage area.
You know, I was once talking to CB Cebulski. I overheard him talking about the fact he went to a Japanese one.
Yeah.
And they've never seen someone kind of like as large as he is, because Japanese people don't get large. So he would wear 2 robes, one on his left shoulder, one over his right shoulder, and they would cinch it together in the middle.
Is he that big?
Oh yeah.
I don't think he's that big. Is he that big? I saw him. He was at the Kansas City. But he was at Planet Comic-Con this weekend. So yeah, so the onsen is very popular in Japan. Taiwan has a lot of onsens, bathhouses or onsens you call them. Beito is known for onsens because of the volcanic, naturally recurring hot springs. So the water underground is naturally heated already. So there are many like outdoor parks that have, when you walk by, there's like these ponds or rivers, small rivers, and it's just steam coming out of it. And the air and places sound like sulfur, so
it's like a big old fart.
Yeah, it sounds like a big wet fart. It smells like a big wet fart sometimes. And also like electronics in that area, if you live in that area, because we have a place there now, they say like it's not great because the sulfur content in the air tends to erode a lot of the electrical things much faster than if you were to live in another part of the city. So Yunjimo's right. There are co-ed areas, especially in the Korean ones. So if you're in the men's only or in the women's only, you got to be all nude. You can't wear an underwear. You just got to let it hang out. I mean, you can have a towel wrapped around you.
Well, you're supposed to cover yourself out with a towel. Like usually, they like.
Really?
For women, I mean, you don't have to like completely like walk around with it covered, but and also you're not supposed to bring the towel inside like the water like spa area either. So just the nuances, I guess.
And then in the co-ed area, they'll give you a t-shirt and shorts to wear. So when you're in a co-ed area, you do have to wear clothing. And a lot of times, I think in Korea, I don't know about if it's the same in Japan, but in Korean culture, they bring families, so they bring their kids. So you have little kids running around.
I went with my niece in LA, like almost a decade ago. I have a picture of it on my Instagram showing my butt crack.
So but it's very relaxing.
The clothes that they give you is like really baggy. So
sitting in the steam room in a hot tub, you can sit in the steam room for a few minutes, then go into the hot tub or go into a cold room, and then go back and forth. And it's supposed to, because it's natural hot springs, there are nutrients in the water. I mean, I think that's the main difference from the Korean onsens, is that the Japanese or Taiwanese ones, because it's natural hot spring water, it's supposed to give you minerals and make your skin and make you feel better, replenish.
So if the families go there, like if you're a kid, do you see your mom just like her junk hanging out?
Well, no. Again, if you're a daughter with the mom, right?
Little boys go with their moms too. There's always like little, like I've seen kids like as old as like 10 years old, little boys like running around the girls area with their mother.
Wow. I mean, Sean, have you ever seen your mom naked?
Maybe by accident.
Oh, okay. Well, so yeah, I mean, by accident. So, but mostly, and the Korean ones have like supposedly like really good restaurants too. That the food is like very high quality food.
That's so weird.
It's supposed to be like healthy food too.
Yeah, I mean, who anybody in chat's been to Ben Olsen? Jimbo says in Korea, some are open 24/7, so drunk salarymen can sometimes sleep there overnight.
Oh wow.
Also, homeless people separated by gender, but kids are brought into the opposite sex area by their parents. Food on site is usually pretty good. So there was one here in LA that I was going to pre-COVID, and I would go like,
U-Spa. Yeah.
U-Spa. We-Spa is like super popular here.
Or We-Spa. Is it?
Yeah, We-Spa. It's close to
U-Spa's
where I
here in
live.
San Diego.
Yeah, and the one I went to was men's only. So they have a steam room. Usually I'll go like after a big deadline or something. You can sit in the sauna, kind of just sweat it out. You get a massage, and then you can come back down, sit in the sauna again, just kind of relax, spend a couple of hours there, and then you walk out, you feel refreshed. So,
wow. When in Morocco, Julia tried to get a group to go to the hammam, and a couple people, a lot of the girls said they'll do it, but then in the end, she was the only one that did it. So maybe.
Well, Sharon will do it. I know Sharon does that. She does that in Taiwan quite often.
It sounds brutal.
Well, the scrub thing, it is a pretty deep scrub, and I don't know. Again, I don't know about the Moroccan one, but the Korean ones are pretty deep. So,
it really hurts at first, and then you get used to it.
Yeah.
And then
because it's gone. So.
Yeah. So are you gonna do that?
Yeah. Why not? I don't know.
Why not? I'll be watching Eloise. You and Julia.
We're gonna be busy. Are we gonna be busy most of the time?
Not really. I mean, it ends at a decent hour. I mean, also I don't know how many days we're gonna be busy. I'm not sure why are we there for 10 days.
Yeah, it's a lot of days. And has he sent out the list of the final people yet?
No, I'm kind of worried about that.
Yeah. Anyways.
What are you worried about?
Well, not for me, but
you know how I have a list of enemies.
Okay, so just Bernard's enemies.
Yeah.
Oh, you got the birdie on your back.
Yeah. Conan had a thing where he went to a Korean spa once. It's a lot of it's fun.
It's not that bad, Sean.
I don't know.
Sean, you've been in a locker room with like other guys before, or?
Yeah, I just that those kind of weird luxury things. Like I don't like massages. I don't like people touching me.
Oh, I love massages.
Yeah. Bernard likes giving massages. Every time I turn around, like, oh, you massaging someone.
Yeah, that's called picking up girls.
Yes.
I mean,
you act like you're doing them a favor.
I am. These are magic hands.
Yeah, it's like you must like had a tough day.
With these hands. Sharon and I went to one in Taiwan, or a couple of them in Taiwan. I mean, actually, in Beito, because it's so popular for hot springs, almost every apartment in Beito has a hot spring tub where they pump the hot spring water into your apartment.
I love that
because it's so plentiful. So, like in our little one-bedroom apartment, we have a tub, like a stone tub that that pumps in the hot springs. So, because when we were looking at apartments, like some of them had the tub in the living room. So I'm like, I'm not that about the hot spring life.
You can stream from
it. But yeah. But ours is in the bathroom. But some of them they're separate from the bathroom, but they're in the living room or whatever. That's how much they're into the hot springs life. All right. Any other questions this week? I don't know if Sean, when's your next convention? Is it Morocco?
Yeah, I didn't line anything up. So I think I'm just gonna stay here and I think the conventions are very disruptive. Do you think?
They could be. I was all knocked out yesterday. I mean, I had anticipated on working yesterday, and even today I was kind of knocked out. So, not young like we used to be. It's very tiring talking to people. Usually a lot of times after the stream, I'm kind of tired just from talking for like the last 2 hours.
Well, imagine if you're an introvert. Like, I think introverts find socializing exhausting, and then there are people who are extroverts actually find that talking is relaxing.
Yeah, I think I could probably go between both because I'm a Gemini. How do
you're a Gemini?
How do her underboobs
That
look?
explains a lot.
Goblin Queen. I just drew her like a couple months ago.
Yeah, in the old comics, like she has gigantic breasts, so her outfit was designed around someone who's like very buxom. But these days, the body has changed, but the costume, you gotta try to still make it work.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the Mark Silvestri version.
Where is her, like, on this drawing? Where would you place her rib cage?
She has no rib cage, just breasts. I mean, rib cage.
That's a tough one because, like, a lot of people don't know when it comes to boobs and rib cage what the relationship is, and I can never really figure it out.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me do that drawing. Let me find. I'm gonna pull up the reference real quick.
I mean, a lot of people, you can't, even thin women, you can't necessarily see their rib cage anyways.
Okay, so this is the reference. This is the Mark Silvestri version of the Goblin Queen. Let me see. Want me to draw it on the back? That'd be better. Yeah, usually if I'm drawing. So there's the cloud. Sometimes I think I have a habit. Now, Sean mentioned, we're talking about a couple of streams earlier. We all tend to draw certain things or features in a person that are reminiscent of our own physique, right? So I tend to draw big heads or heads slightly bigger because I have a really big head. But I also found that I have a problem right now that I'm drawing a lot of really long necks, and I have like no neck. So I don't know what is the.
But you think long necks are beautiful on women, so
I do.
I feel like it's a personal preference.
Yeah, I think like long necks are like extremely attractive.
Yeah, I think you can push it pretty far, but as soon as someone says like, "Damn, that she looks like a giraffe," that's when you're screwed. And when I look at your drawings, I don't think like, "Oh, like that is weird." So I think you were kind of like you got it in a good spot.
So this is like Sean. What do you find attractive in a girl?
I'm an ass man.
You're an ass man. Oh, okay. I mean, you don't even have to say anything. We'll just look through your books. We'll figure out what you like. Ends up you like robots. You like mechanical rears. So this is kind of the rib cage. I mean, you can kind of tell, and then I like to do this thing where there is a center line in the torso, right? And that's also typically where the center line of the stomach muscle is going to lie. So, so when you're drawing the boobs are actually going to be layered on top of the rib cage because they're fatty tissue muscle.
Fatty tissue muscle. Is it fat? Is it tissue, or is it muscle?
It's everything. So that's kind of how the boobies would go, right? We should probably call this booby fighters, or breast assured.
You know what?
Like rest assured.
You can land a plane between her boobs.
Yeah. Well, they're kind of separate. So there's this medallion thing that she wears, which is in the upper chest, torso area, near the clavicle. I don't know the significance of this ornament, but it's like a sunflower. No, it's like a third breast. I think that's what probably Mark had in mind when he designed this. And then so there's a lot of inner and side boobage, not a little bit of lower breast on the Goblin.
It's like a Vampirella outfit.
Definitely lower boobies. Underboob. That's what it is.
Underboob.
Yes.
Remember we used to go to those strip clubs, and there was a trend in some town where the women would be naked, but they would cover up, like from their shins all the way up to their thighs, would be covered in a sleeve, and the rest would be open. And by covering up, it made them look even more naked because it exposed areas.
I think that had to do with laws, though, because it was weird. Because when I go danced, it was kind of like they had to make it like a law where we had to wear. Yeah, it was really weird, even though we weren't
Like you
anywhere
have
naked.
like long sleeves, except your boobs are hanging out.
We had to wear not fishnets. We had to wear like regular nude tights. We had to wear tights. Like, so we, like just like pantyhose. We wore pantyhose, which was super uncomfortable because you had to kind of like cut it and make it in knots and like tuck it in, but your legs had to be covered. Like it was some sort of law, or it was considered. And it was weird because like none of us were, our tits weren't out, our ass wasn't out. Like it was so bizarre, but it was.
So a certain percentage of your body had to be clothed.
Apparently just covered, even though it was pantyhose isn't always, it just looked nude. So if you like looked, it would just look like regular skin. You get like the very low, I forgot what it's called, but it doesn't look super thick. But they were just such a pain in the ass to wear underneath like a bikini. It was so weird because it was like it was all these high-waisted. Yeah, you had to wear it underneath and layer it. Yeah, it was terrible and super uncomfortable. And there's stickers about it.
I had to do that once, Courtney. I had to wear an adult diaper at a convention.
Exactly.
So he feels your pain, man.
I rather wear a diaper. I had to dance fast. I had to be a fan. Like we were moving and in fucking pantyhose.
But
so dumb.
you were moving, but I was clenching like for 8 hours. I was clenching.
Hey, I was on stage. I could have been clenching too. I could have sprayed people. That's
Bernard wears Spanx too.
Yeah, I wear Spanx now.
Yeah, and that's really, yeah. I've seen you put that on. It's like you had to it took two people to get you into that.
Is that nice? I bought Spanx before, but it actually made me look fatter because I'm so skinny.
Oh, it's Spanx really works.
Yeah, like added inches. I was like, this is weird.
They work. They keep everything kind of compressed.
Ooh.
So,
but someone else has to tie your shoes for you.
Yeah, you just you're a little bit limited, but hey, all for the sake of fashion, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Like that actress who went to the Oscars standing up in her car.
Well, yeah. I mean, the Oscars. Some of those outfits, they're not very comfortable. They look cool.
What about that? what's her Zendaya? What's her name? I don't know. I forgot her name, but that robot outfit that she wore once with like that was quite amazing, right? I mean that thing looked really cool.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, I think I'm pretty close to this. What do you think? I can go in and kind of darken it up though. All right. How much time are we in? Oh, 2 hours and a half. All right, let's get out of here.
Yeah, I was about to say I think I'm gonna bounce.
Okay. I can wrap this up later. My own. Thank you for watching, everybody. Any last words for the group? Courtney?
24/7 Comics and Morocco Comics, soccer comics.
Yeah.
Represent.
Sean?
Yes. Stay tuned for more soccer scenes on my Instagram, and then we'll get back to our regularly scheduled program, which is running paper figures and boobies.
Right. And great to see everybody at Planet Comic Con. I don't know what my next show is. Is it Morocco? Maybe. No WonderCon for me. Yojimbo, thank you for helping out, for moderating. James Beef, thanks for jumping on the sketch. And everybody else, thank you as well. Thank you for the resubs. Make Havoc, Mr. Joshua, Intruder Timmy, and Dr. Midnight. Thank you so much. Lucky Lurk as well. Let me. Who are we going to raid? Any suggestions on raid? Amarath?
Amaranth.
Anybody have a suggestion? I'm looking at these people online. Domo's on. Commander Mittens, Saberpunk, Vex Stacy, story kind of like a Goblin Queen-esque kind of costume.
Asian Kitty X.
Asian Kitty, she's drawing something?
I'm sure she was doing
she
something.
Draw. She can't draw. The only thing she can draw is a crowd.
That's a good one.
It's a lot of manga, a lot of boobies, a lot of girls. Anybody in chat have a preference? Who to raid? All right, let's raid Domo. Let's hit Domo back. Good to see Domo streaming again. Domo arigato. Okay, what's Domo drawing? Domo's chatting with someone, looking at some YouTubes, and he's doing it looks like he's doing a commission. Raid now. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Holidays.
Did the raid go through?
Yep.